It is demanded video from Faizan Ali. He want to know how to connect a Cisco router using DSL or a modem in order to access internet inside LAN or a LAN connectivity. He also shared me the topology which we can see here. Right there, as we can see, we have a modem or a DSL router which is offered by the most probably in broadband connection. We have a Cisco gear and switch as well as a PC. Would like to say you or would like to share with you, most of ISP they offer a special cable which can directly connect with your Cisco router rather than your modem, because nowadays you can run point to point protocol over Ethernet, or this is the technology which is going use inside broadband. But in most of cases we also find there is a phone line which coming to your home, and then after you need to connect this with a DSL router or a DSL modem, because you cannot directly connect a phone line to your router. So consider this is your DSL router or a DSL modem, and we have a Cisco router, Cisco switch, and a PC. So what you need to do in order to get internet connectivity inside your LAN? You're supposed to have some sorts of IP address which is from your router to DSL, because it has already IP address. In most of DSL router they have network address translation or a port address translation, default route direction of ISP, firewall, and so on, like DSCP even, I should say. So by the way, so this is the DSL router which is connecting to the router. We need to enable NAT on it, network address translation, because you may have a different network and you want to send packet to a DSL router, which your DSL router don't know how to deal with this network. I don't know where it is actually. So that's why we also need to enable NAT on your Cisco router, as well as you should have default route direction of DSL router in order to get internet connectivity, in DHCP, which is optional. So you can enable DHCP on Cisco devices, which is router, so that your internal device like PC, hub, or some other device, they can get TCP/IP setting automatically. So in my case, this is the topology. So same topology I'm going to use. So first would like to show you, here I have a router, switch, as well as another switch which going to emulate as a host. So do show version, excuse me, let me show you the version so that you come to know the device which I am using. This is the switch 2960, and this is the router 29001. So this is the gig 0/0 connected with my DSL router, gig 0/1 connected inside LAN. So let me go through the configuration that makes sense more. Configure terminal interface gig 0/0, no shutdown, IP address get from the DSCP, because most of DSL router they have enabled a DSCP. So you can configure IP address on this interface manually, or you can enable get IP address from DSCP even. So it is up to you. In my case, I'm going to get TCP/IP from the DSCP. As we can see, we get successful IP address. We got successful IP address. So let me check it out whether we do have an internet connectivity. As we can see, 8.8.8.8, which is Google DNS public server, and we do have a connectivity. Inside LAN gig 0/1, here we need to decide IP address. In my case, I'm going to use 10.10.10.10.1.255.255.255.0, no shutdown. In order to get IP addresses or a TCP IP setting automatically, I'm also going to enable this router to work as a DHCP. So IP DHCP pool, the name of pool is test, and then network going to be 10.10.10/24, and the default router going to be me or my interface 10.10.10.1. So this is the network inside our LAN 10.10.10.0/24, and 10.10.10.1 IP address of gig 0/1, which is connected with the LAN. So this is the network along with the subnet mask, default root. We also have DNS server. In my case, I'm going to use Google public DNS server. You can use whatever DNS provided by your ISP. Next thing, we also need to enable default route a direction of your DSL router. In my case, the IP address of DSL router is 205. Let me show you. Oh, I think I have, yes. This is my public IP address of my DSL router, which is connecting in my production network, and this is the LAN IP address 205. So make sure you do have a connectivity. So in my case, I think I have, because I get IP address from the DSL router itself. So we enable default route, provide configure TCP IP setting on interface, and next task is interface gig 0/0 connected with the WAN. Excuse me. Interface gig 0/0 IPNet outside interface. So this is going to be IPNet outside interface. One more thing which I am like to do on Cisco switch. So this is the Cisco switch, and this is also a Cisco switch. I want to get IP address directly from the router. So in order to do this, configure terminal, and let me, configure terminal on both switches, and then interface VLAN 1 IP address get from the DHCP and no shut down. So you can configure your switch to treat as a host as well. On router, I think actually once you enable IPNet inside or IPNet on site outside on particular interface, it going to enable or create a virtual interface which is NetVI. And similarly, this is the LAN interface, IPNet inside. So what we're going to do here, we're going to plan enable PAT or a port address translation, because in most of cases ISP offer you single IP addresses if you have a broadband connection. So IP access list, we also required access list standard 1 permit any. This access list going to be enable which address going to be translated or going to be NAT. In my case, I'm going to use anyone. You can specify specific subnet. The next task is IP NAT inside source going to be a list number 1. Gig 0/0 perform overload on it. So IPNet inside source list, the list 1. The name of list is 1. It is going to on interface gig 0/0. So whatever IP address is assigned on gig 0/0, that is going to send data to the WAN. So alright, we enable NAT as well. Now it's time to check connectivity from this host or switches. Do we have an internet connectivity or not? So we supposed to have everything is right, working correctly. Yes, as we can see. So IP interface brief. We get successful IP address from the DSCP. Likewise, do so IP interface brief. There we go. So now we can send traffic from hosts. We would like to ping 8.8.8.8. As we can see, we have a connectivity to the internet. Likewise on this router, 8.8.8.8. There we go. You can ping to particular host name like google.com. Oh, I think I need to enable IPNet, not IPNet, it is IP domain hyphen lookup enable, which is disabled earlier. So now we can ping google.com. Excuse me, do and then ping. There we go. So this is the Google IP address. Actually, I have a disabled IP domain lookup on my switches. That's why I'm getting this error. So IP domain lookup also enable on this switch and ping to the facebook.com in this time. Facebook.com. There we go. So this is the basic configuration in order to get connectivity from the internet using DSL router. Furthermore, you can enable port security on your switches. In my case, I'm not going to do this. Hopefully now you come to know how to configure your router in order to get internet connectivity using DSL router. So the things which is required to configure on your Cisco router: PAT or a port address translation, default route direction of ISP or a DSL router. In my case, it should be the DSL router because DSL router is already a router, and the optional configuration is DSCP. So if you're not going to configure DSCP, you need to assign manual IP address, gateway and DNS out each computer or each device which is connected inside LAN. So hopefully now you come to know how to configure this thing, and this is all about. By the way, I would like to mention it was not a difficult question. Actually, it should be little bit, it should not be much easy as you ask. So because of this channel which is unique, I'm going basically we create a video based on your demand. So make sure your demand is not much easy as this is. So thanks for watching.